Hi guys. Give me one sec. Oh, the lag is actually crazy. Okay. Hi guys. I think this is going to be the second one of these, I believe, that I've done on the channel. I basically had this idea of making rant videos in the meantime because I'm aiming to do weekly uploads if possible. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to keep that up, but I really want to try to. So I feel like in between bigger projects that I have in mind, I'm gonna just drop these rant videos just because they're a lot easier to make and put out. And as I say this, um, kind of going through some stuff in school right now because why is there so many assignments before school starts? But anyway, that's for another video. So, hope you guys just enjoy the gameplay while I just rant about my journey so far in being a content creator, because this was honestly, I think, an unexpected journey for me and wasn't really something that I was planning to do at all. Wait. Okay. Just wanted to make sure I was recording. If I wasn't recording, that would be really bad. Okay. Um, so how so how did I start content? Well, honestly, I've been in the Minecraft community, I guess, fan base, I guess, for a few years. However, I wasn't in the SMP space of the community during COVID because I know a lot of people watched, Dream SMP and all of that, but I was never really involved during their peak. Like, I've heard about it from other people, but I was never really someone who checked things out just because it was popular. It was more of if I liked it, then, I would get into it, but yeah, it just wasn't my thing. I was very much into challenge based Minecraft creators. If you guys are familiar with the creators, Beckbro Jack, and then all like that side of the Minecraft community, I was definitely watching it. And when I was younger, Minecraft was a game that I wanted to get. However, it was something that I didn't get because my parents didn't want me spending money on video games, which, I mean, fair enough. So it actually took me a while until I ever really installed Minecraft. But yeah, installing Minecraft was honestly never my plan. Um, Give me a sec. It was never really my plan. It was always something that I watched. It was a game that I learned a lot about, but I never expected to actually install the app by any means. And that was until one day I saw a video in my recommended from Planet Lord, which was his season 5 video, I believe. So in the video, he was teamed with Spoke and everything, and then he was going on his quest for 20 hearts. And I was really intrigued by just, the storytelling. The storytelling aspect was always what I loved most about Minecraft content. But I think just watching Lifesteal a lot really defined it for me. And so because of that, from Planet, I started watching people like Rek. I actually forgot the order in which I found Minecraft creators. But from, I remember I was like I was and still am a pretty big fan of Lifesteal, but I've definitely started watching it a lot less than when I first started. Right now it's on Lifesteal season 7, and the only POVs I really watch are Team Apocalypse. So yeah, there's that. But from Lifesteal, I was able to sort of hold on. So from Lifesteal, I was watching Rek a lot, And then Rek uploaded a video saying yacht allegations, and I was like, Rekrap? So I clicked on the video, and then apparently it was about Rek's journey on this other SMP called Unstable that was made by Parrot. And before watching the entire video, Rek said that to not get spoilers, just watch the video first and then go back to watching his video. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna check out what this unstable thing is. So the first Unstable SMP video I ever watched was Escaping Prisons. I think I actually forgot which episode it was. I think it was Parrot's 3rd episode on Unstable. I believe it's the 3rd. I forgot what the name is actually, so don't come after me. But yeah, after watching that singular video, I was honestly hooked because it just opened my eyes to just how much could be done in Minecraft. I think to that point, all I ever saw Minecraft as was fun challenges, and you know, you have to actually be good at the game to do things like Lifesteal, you know, you have to kill people and all that. And I never really saw myself as someone who was gonna be able to do all of those things. And so I never really bothered to try doing those things. But storytelling was something that I've always done as a kid. I mean, I grew up a musical theater kid. So just the fact that Minecraft was used as this mode of storytelling was so incredibly interesting to me, and I thought, oh, you know, maybe this is something I could do. I mean, not that was not my original that was not my original idea, but it was a thought. And so after watching that singular Unstable video, I was like, dang, like it's a good video. And that was like a 4-hour video, by the way. And from that point on, I was honestly just incredibly hooked. I literally loved the storytelling aspect. And at this point, I was just a Parrot fan. Of the 4 right now, honestly, I would still say I'm the biggest fan of Parrot, mostly because he's the most similar to what I'm used to in terms of emotional storytelling. So, okay, give me 1 second. Why am I lagging? Dude, I'm actually lagging so bad. What is happening? Oh. I do not know. The freak. Oh. I'm gonna turn my render down, because I'm actually so laggy. Okay. Back to what I was saying. Okay. So, yeah, Parrot was the one that I consistently watched in Unstable. Even until now, I think I most consistently watch Parrot. So, you know, I watched through the Mafia arc and all of that, and then I also started watching Spoke. I've recently caught up to watching everything of Flames. It's actually really weird, because I've actually watched the least from Wemmbu. I think I only started watching Wemmbu from his Faking Death arc, which is in season 2, so I haven't actually watched Wemmbu for season 1. The only one I watched was like the main pair video, but then even then I feel like I low-key forgot what happened. So yeah. Anyways, okay, so spoilers for this next bit, but in the Mafia arc, which was such a great story from Parrot, in the Doomsday video, Weefees dies for the first time, I suppose. So Weefees dies, and I remember... Wait, I feel like I'm saying this out of order. Anyways, I remember thinking that I wanted to, you know, make a story of my own like that, because I felt like Weefies wouldn't die like that, but I did still cry when he supposedly died. And I just remember thinking that I wanted to make a viewer feel like that with my own story, because storytelling is incredibly powerful, and it's just something that I feel like I'm really good at and something that I would want to do. And Minecraft storytelling just makes use of all of my strengths in a really weird way. So, I was really interested in it, and because of just how much Unstable had inspired me. Okay, I'm probably just gonna camp out on this tree now. And because of just how much Unstable had inspired me, I decided to sort of pay it back and make a sort of fan base Discord server for Unstable fans, because I had this delusion that someone was eventually just gonna randomly message me on Discord and say, "Hey, can you join this Discord for Unstable fans?" And it would be like, "Yeah," but there was nothing like that at the time, and so I thought, why why wait for someone to invite me to a Discord server? I'm just going to make my own Discord server. And that is what I did. I made my own Unstable fan Discord server. It's called UUF for short, Unstable Universe Fanbase. And so that was made on December 29th, I believe, 29th, 2024. And there was a really weird feeling when I, what do you call this? There was a really weird feeling when I made that Discord server. I remember creating it and clicking, like, the create server, and there was just this feeling I had that clicking this singular button was gonna change my life somehow. And I did it, and it absolutely did. I remember ending 2024 being super excited for what was gonna come next, because I genuinely had no idea. I was able to meet so many people in the Minecraft community who were as big of a fans of Unstable as I was, because no one in real life that I knew of watched Unstable, so it was like being able to bond with other people who cared about this thing as much as I did. And that Discord server became my life for about a month. The first week of that server being created, I was chronically online 24/7, just managing it myself, until I eventually got other mods and all of that, and yeah. But hanging out with more people in the Discord server honestly just opened my eyes to, what if this was really my life? What if I was able to make my own content? Instead of being a fan, what if I was the one creating, And a lot of people also gave me the idea. I believe October 2024 was the first time I installed Minecraft, also because of Parrot. And I wanted to do something with that. Hold on. What the heck? That is a really weird looking staircase. What is that? And and I really wanted to do something with. I'm really distracted by the staircase. I'm so sorry. How do you make ladders? Oh, sticks. Give me 1 second. Okay, I did not need to craft that many. Okay. I'm so sorry. I got really distracted because this thing is just annoying me. This does not need to be here. Okay, anyways, so I was inspired to, make my own things on Minecraft, because, if Parrot could do it, then so can I. And I honestly got so much support from the people in my server, but over time, I also got busy with school and everything, so I wasn't really able to dedicate much of my time to thinking of ideas for content as I wanted. Yeah. But eventually, I kind of ran out of, I don't know. Eventually, I felt like I outgrew the server. I feel like my interests were changing and I didn't really care as much as I did before, because UUF used to be honestly, my entire world, and I don't know, it just changed. A lot of things were happening IRL, and watching more and more of Unstable, I really wanted to do something different. And I felt like if all I was gonna do was just to mod a Discord server or to just, watch over it and everything, I felt like I didn't make as much of an impact as I could with making my own stories and being a creator. And so, May 2025, I made this SMP that if you guys watched me from the very start, you will recognize as Meow SMP, which was actually my original idea. The idea for the SMP was basically there was going to be this family called the Meow family. I was going to be part of the youngest generation. And then the stories would basically evolve around, family drama, conflicts, and all of those things. But, so we had weekly sessions. So throughout all of May, we actually did get on and call weekly and everything. And then we went on a 3-month hiatus for no reason, and then we tried starting it back up in August. But then at that point, a lot of people were MIA. A lot of people changed their, what do you call this? A lot of people changed their minds, I guess, or were just not involved anymore. And then there was also some stuff that went down between members that I'm not gonna explain. And then there was also something about Meow. It got to a point where I wasn't storytelling on Meow like I wanted to, and it honestly just became managing a server, which is not what I wanted to do, because, owning a Minecraft server and posting content on it is a big commitment, and if that's only gonna bring me more stress and no joy, it's just not worth it. So, eventually, I kind of went MIA on Meow as well. I think Meow honestly has changed its direction, and it's going in another area right now that, honestly, I will support it, but it's definitely a different idea from what it once was. And I think I kind of realized from Meow that what do you call this? The vision that all the members had for the server was different. I think everyone wants the SMP that they're in to be the next big thing, to be like Lifesteal, to be like Dream SMP, to be like Hermitcraft, or, all of those things. But, that was also my dream too with Meow, and I don't think it was meant to be really. We just all had different ideas, and it just didn't work out. So I decided to start again with a new SMP, actually, which you guys have also seen the trailer for, which has not started yet, but I think it has so much potential to be unique and to be different, which is called the Illusioned SMP, which basically revolves around a theme. I've been watching a lot of videos on YouTube and stuff of, Minecraft SMP is dying, Minecraft SMPs are dying, and they need something new, and, not all killing and all of that, not based on gimmicks, blah, 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 blah. And I think Illusioned is an experiment of all those things. It's not based on a gimmick, it's based on a theme of, a theme of Illusioned. So it largely revolves around realism. It's going to rely on more emotional aspects than Minecraft. Well, I don't know. But it's not gonna really rely on PvP or anything like that. It's going to be very character centric, not really plot centric. Yeah, I think Illusioned. Well, I mean, I don't know, maybe this is just a delusion, but I think Illusioned has a lot of potential to be unique, to be different, to be fresh, and to be something that you guys will enjoy watching. And for what hold on. For what I was talking about earlier, I'm going to try to do weekly uploads. Ooh, Wandering Trader. I'm actually wondering if I just want to stay up here and yap. Because, like, I low-key like this treehouse. I forgot to add a door. I should add a door. Okay. Where was I? Okay. Going forward, I'm going to try to honestly, upload weekly. I'm honestly so incredibly excited for Illusion to start. It has yet to start because, all the Illusion members are kind of busy IRL, and we cannot for the life of us find the right time to start the SMP. I've wanted to start it for a long time, but everyone's kind of busy, and I don't want to start at least the first episode. At least the first episode, I want everyone to be there, at least. And everyone has yet to make time to really make the weekly sessions a part of their schedule. So there's that. So you guys just have to wait a bit. I might try solo content in the meantime while waiting. So there is that. I'm going to try to at least upload something every week. But yeah. And also, I'm sure you noticed last year there was so much hype, honestly, around, what do you call this? There was so much hype around me posting my very first trailer, my Meow SMP trailer. And, honestly, I have yet to make an actual Minecraft video that's not yapping, that's not a musical cover, that's not a trailer. That's why I'm actually so excited to actually do something. I wouldn't count this as a legit video. I'm just yapping, you know. I'm just having fun. But yeah. What is the future of this channel? Who knows, guys? But genuinely, ever since last year, I think it's always been a thing on my mind of, is content creation something I really want to do? Because I am a very, 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 very ambitious person. And I knew that if content was something that I really wanted to do, it was something I was gonna go after. And I was really scared that going after content this much would be a bad decision, especially if halfway, you know, let's say I got to like 10k subscribers or something, and then I turned around and decided, okay, so content isn't for me, then that would be unfair to you guys, especially, for just supporting me, and then if I just turned my back on you guys like that. So ever since May, I've honestly been questioning myself so much of, is content something that I want to do? And I'm gonna admit it right now, I have no idea. Maybe this isn't what I meant to do, but I want to try this out. We'll see. But I really feel like I can imagine myself in the Minecraft space. I think it would be crazy if Illusion made it to VidCon. I think it would be crazy if I got to a point where I'm able to meet you guys in person or something. You know, dream big. Dream big. There is nothing wrong with dreaming big. I think a lot of the times people are scared of thinking or dreaming about things that seem unrealistic. But honestly, there is genuinely there's nothing wrong with that. And so, just be you. Just dream big. 2026 is the year, hopefully. See ya, guys.